All right guys, welcome back to the Drone Camps channel. We're not just drones, we're also helis. Today I have a cute little Bell 206. This is the cheaper alternative to the Eachine 206 that you've seen on the channel. This one also costs around $100 ready to fly, so it's super cute, super tiny, and it doesn't have all the different flight modes that the bigger and more expensive ones have, but it does have an LED on the front, which is super cool. It has a brushed tail rotor on the back, so you're not going to get any crazy 3D out of it, but it'll be fun to just fly around and check out in the backyard. All right guys, I've got 4 AA batteries in here and we're ready to go at this point, so I'm going to go ahead and turn on the radio. I'm going to turn on the copter, see the lights. I'm going to set it flat as quick as you can. That kind of initializes the gyro and make sure everything is level, and you'll see that the front light is flashing. The way you arm this heli is take your throttle stick, go up and down, and then you're pretty much ready to fly in a second later. You can see that light go solid. We're going to turn the heli around toward us, because whenever you're flying a heli, it's always a good idea to make sure it's facing toward you when you take off. So I'm going to go ahead out and I'm going to go in speed mode number 1, which is low, and let's try that auto takeoff. Press that button. Wow, it already spooled up by itself and it took off, and it appears to be flying away from me to the right a little bit. So our gyro didn't really get calibrated very good. So let's come back and land again, and let's see if we can calibrate the gyro. I'm going to come in and press that auto land button. So we got to try a little auto landing there. Okay, so we're going to bring it back flat, and what you're going to do to kind of, we're going to work on stabilizing the gyro, and take your sticks, go out to the sides. You can see them flash really fast and then go back to solid. Now it should fly more stable. So if yours does that and flies off in one direction or the other, doesn't kind of hover properly, just do that. Now sticks out, that will also arm it. Again, stops it. Or you can do the auto takeoff. Short press that and it'll auto take off. And there we go, we're back in the air. It seems to be maybe drifting to the left again a little bit, but that's a pretty nice yaw rate. So this is pretty fast already in the first flight mode, so I can't wait to see how fast it is in the full speed high mode. So that's full stick ahead. Wow, that's pretty fun actually. It's pretty fast, full stick, almost in the neighbor's yard, and I'm not even to medium mode yet. So looking at it from scale perspective, let's just check it out real quick, see what it looks like a little close up, see how close I can get to it. Look at that bell on top. You can kind of see the red line around the top of the blade disc come up just a little bit, so you can see it from the side. Number 6, Los Angeles Fire Department. Look at that. And if you look really closely, look at the tail rotor. You can see the lines in the tail rotor and the LED right behind that. That is pretty cool. If we fly around nose in, you can see that light on the front. I can feel the wind of that going over my head. Try not to fly it over your head, kids, if you're watching this. So let's test out the yaw rate. Full stick to the right there, full stick to the left. So I have to say, like, if this was my first RC helicopter ever, this would have been awesome. You know, honestly, later on you're going to learn how to fly full manual if you want to fly 3D helis, but if you're into flying scale, that's really all there is to it right there. And scale is just, you know, it's for looks. It's for having something that looks like the real thing. That's what a lot of people like. So now we're in speed mode number 2. And before our battery dies, let's go ahead and full stick forward there. Have to really think about that next turn, where I'm gonna turn and be headed next before I fly into a tree or the neighbor's house over there. It's pretty zippy in this medium speed mode. Okay, now I'm gonna come back down and let's go ahead and put it in full speed ahead, you guys. All right, now we're gonna go full stick forward, full throttle. Try not to end up in the tree over there. Awesome. It's really whipping around there. Look at that tail whip. It's really whipping around. That is cool. We can do some figure eights. You can practice all your different orientations. See, it's pretty zippy. Big figure eight there. All right. So I'm assuming this battery is going to start flashing the LEDs when the battery's low. And this one doesn't have any inverted capability or anything like that. It's just purely line of sight. Now, if you wanted to have some fun, you could put an FPV camera on this one. You can put it underneath. They have some really lightweight little all-in-one FPV cameras that you can get, like on Amazon. And if you're a good heli flyer, you could fly this thing around the backyard. And again, like a little simulated FPV like we like to do on the channel. It's just kind of walking behind your quadcopter. If you're a kid and you don't have any FPV goggles yet, this is the cheapest way to FPV. Just follow your little aircraft around all the way back over here to your home point. And look at those, that red line on the disc. Look at that, isn't that cool? That is cool. I love the way the tail blade shows the stripes in the back. That is cool. Light's still blinking, but she hasn't died on us yet. So we're just gonna keep flying her. And I'm gonna fly it like it's not mine, because I got this for free for a review. I didn't buy it, but they don't pay me to make these videos. People seem to think I get paid to make videos, but the only way I ever get paid is I get a little kickback on an affiliate link, and that's it. I'm not sponsored channel by any of these companies. The only way I get supported is by you guys. That's pretty cool. And because I love to fly, I've been doing this channel for 10 years now. I started doing this when I was a kid and just had a big birthday. I'm still doing it. I love it. And this is where it all started for me, is like just backyard, flying around, line of sight, no FPV goggles. You don't need them if you want to fly. Look at that, isn't that cool? Wow, that's a nice looking heli. And I like the scale of this one too, because it's a lot smaller than the Eachine one. I can't believe the detail they can get into these little toy ones. And that's what this one is. It's a toy. It's under 250 grams. The FAA doesn't care about something like this. Now we're going to go back into our low mode. So now we're in kind of like the beginner mode. There's beginner, intermediate, and more advanced. All the way around to the fastest mode. And it's enjoyable, honestly. Just like fly this in like full stability mode, in beginner mode. That is cool. That's like hands-off hover right there. And it'll kind of like skating on ice. Look at it go right by me. Definitely want to stay away from the trees. You do get some extra blades in the box and a little wrench just in case you break your blades. Look at that. It's landing automatically. And I was close enough to my little landing pad there. Blades hit me in the hand and didn't hurt. And everything is still in one piece. That is cool. And that definitely lets you know that this is at a low voltage. So it's going to save your battery and not let you overextend your battery and damage it. Because sometimes with LiPos, you can overfly it and you can damage it. But this one will be just fine. We'll recharge it. And now I can take this out. I can turn it off first. I can pop this out. And now it's ready for a recharge. USB-C. So any USB-C cable will charge up this battery. And you're good to go. So that is pretty cool. If you like helicopters and drones, drone news, reviews, and tutorials, make sure you subscribe. And Drone Camps RC will bring you more of the latest and greatest, the newest RC toys right here on this channel. Guys, take care, and I'll definitely see you on the next one. Bye-bye.